What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right. So, actor T.J. Miller, who you see right here on the right, is probably best known for playing Deadpool's close friend Weasel in the first two Deadpool movies, the one that came out in 2016 and Deadpool 2 that came out in 2018. Well, he's made it very clear that you will not see him in Deadpool 3 and most likely no subsequent Ryan Reynolds related projects in the future. So he was a recent guest on the Adam Carolla Show podcast. And during the interview, Miller said that he has no plans to work again with Ryan Reynolds, following what he described as an awkward on-set moment between them. When host Adam Carolla asked Miller if he is close to Reynolds, who stars as Deadpool in the movies, the guest replied, quote, "I got along with him a lot better on the first Deadpool because he wasn't a huge movie star." Miller explained that he loves Reynolds, quote, as a comedian, but that he felt Reynolds had changed after the phenomenal success of the first film. Quote, "Would I work with him again? No, I would not work with him again," Miller said. "But I've said that about Michael Bay, and now we're friends, and I would work with him again. But I think Michael Bay is different." Miller went on to say about Reynolds that, quote, "It's weird that he hates me," unquote, and then described a tense moment during filming that he claims involved the star riffing as the acerbic Deadpool. "We had a really weird moment on Deadpool where he said, 'Let's do one more take.' And then as the character, he was horrifically mean to me as if I'm Weasel. So he was like, 'You know what's great about you, Weasel? You're not the star, but you do just enough exposition so that it's funny, and then we can leave and get back to the real movie.'" Miller referred to the purported incident as not a great experience for me, and recalled himself and other members of the film's team being unsure how to respond. Miller, who said he never asked Reynolds about the moment, added that he doesn't wish the franchise ill will, but would have no intention of returning, although he also implied that he was not asked to return. And as many of us know, Deadpool 3 is going to be the franchise's official entry into the Disney's Marvel Cinematic Universe. And that would explain why Wolverine will be in this movie. And perhaps, maybe Wolverine will fill the void of Weasel. You know, I guess maybe he'll be in that periphery, a friend. I'm assuming now that we see that T.J. Miller's not going to be in the third one. Calling Reynolds, quote, kind of an insecure dude, Miller then said, quote, "I would not have done Deadpool 3 if they came to me and were like, 'We want you to do Deadpool 3 and we're going to pay you twice as much.'" He continued, "I think he should make a Deadpool 3 and continue to make movies. I just think he doesn't like me. And I thought it was weird how he expressed that. I'm at a place in my life where I don't need to do Deadpool 3. Miller went on to say that he doesn't believe in playing the same role for more than 5 years, and that this philosophy also contributed to his exit from HBO's Silicon Valley. A representative for Ryan Reynolds did not immediately respond to a request for comment. All right, that's enough of that. Look, Bill Murray said something about this one time. Bill Murray said that every star, I'm paraphrasing a little bit, but every star goes through a period of time where they become an asshole. It's inevitable. When you get that type of success, it goes to your head. He said it's up to the actor to get himself out of that. You got like a 3-year window where you parade around like an asshole. And then you have to let that shit go. You got to realize, okay, this thing could be taken away from me. Because eventually it will. Eventually, with most actors, you have a huge rise. The ones that do have this, tremendous success, but then oftentimes you crash. And the same people whose ass you kicked on the way up may be the same people whose ass you now have to kiss on the way down. So Ryan Reynolds comes across to me as a decent guy, but let's be honest, before Deadpool, he was a medium success. Because this is a guy that's been in movies for 20 plus years. So it's not like he had overnight success. So I don't know. I know this too. Watching T.J. Miller and Ryan Reynolds interact with one another, they're similar. They're both from the Groucho vein, where they use wordplay and come off the brain, extemporaneously and ad-libbing. They both are very good at that. As a matter of fact, I would even argue that T.J. Miller is even funnier at times than Ryan Reynolds. And that could be the problem. That's usually the problem. When someone reminds you of yourself often or similar, as far as comedy styles, or, someone poses a threat to someone, as far as, being the best, then oftentimes there's just tension. I didn't know, and we didn't know for many years, that Steve Harvey resented Bernie Mac. Until Bernie Mac said something about it, I think in a Jet interview back in 2003. We didn't know. They got into a physical altercation. He was completely jealous of Bernie Mac's success. So these things happen, man, unfortunately. I wish the best for T.J. Miller. I'm still going to watch Deadpool 3. I'm a huge fan of Ryan Reynolds. And, we're hearing from his side of things, too. We also got to put that out there. We don't know what he's done, because oftentimes the truth lies in the middle. So if we heard Ryan Reynolds' side of the story, maybe we'll have a better overall picture of what actually went down. But anyway, that's all I got to say about it. Tell me what you guys think.